everybody. So the other day was Earth Day, so we're just gonna, in honor of Earth Day, we're gonna build a little terrarium out of recycled bottles. Right? We're gonna reuse these bottles, and we're gonna build our own little kind of terrarium, a little bit of a mini greenhouse, and we're gonna have a contest to see whose tomato plant grows the fastest.
So in a few days
we'll check back in a while, right?
Yeah.
We'll depends how long it takes them to grow.
More
so
than a few days.
So it's going to be a while. All right. So things that we need. What do we need for this experiment?
Water.
We need
some
water.
Plastic water bottles.
How many?
2 liters. Two liter bottles for one terrarium.
Water,
dirt, seeds, and lots of water, soil, and any type of seeds that you want.
Okay, we're going to use tomato seeds. We're going to make a tomato plant in here. All right. So our tomato plant, this isn't really big enough, but it's gonna give us a good start, so that we can get that tomato plant going, and then when it's warm enough, we can move it outside into a bigger pot. All right. So to get started, you're going to take your 2 2-liter bottles, and you can just use a regular pair of scissors if you want, if you're worried about cutting yourself, or if you don't have a razor blade. All right, but you're just going to cut the top off of both bottles.
You can technically use anything that's...
Who should be doing the cutting, guys?
Parents.
Should you do it alone?
No. Only if you have scissors. No. And you know how to use them. Why? Because you can get cut. So this needs parental
Guidance.
So yeah, don't do this by yourself.
And you want to be careful when you're cutting it, so that it'll fit back together.
Look at that perfect circle.
Okay. Now what you're going to do is you'll only need one. Which one do you want to use? The blue one? Okay. So we're going to put that in here, and so everybody grab your one bottle that doesn't have a top in it, right? So just grab a bottle, and we're going to put some water in it, okay?
We just use another 2 liter. You can use a regular. You don't need from fridge water. You just tap water works. Any kind
Put
of
a few inches of water in there.
Just 2. And make sure it's cold water, not warm water.
It doesn't matter, because it's going to warm up eventually.
So then put
Ready,
your
Alex? Which one do you want me to put you? Hold on, here.
top inside. When you're ready, when you're ready, just put your top inside.
All right.
Can I put it in?
No. Yeah. Well, hold on.
And make sure you have 2 bottoms, because the next step you'll need to have two bottoms.
So with your bottom, what's going to happen is a lot of times you can either overwater plant or underwater a plant. What's going to do, what we're going to avoid that is we're going to put some holes in here, and that's going to allow the water
to do its job.
To drain through out of the soil. Again, you want to be careful that you don't cut yourself.
That's why you need parental guidance.
Right. Definitely, especially with something super sharp like this, you don't want to cut yourself.
That would be, you don't want any trips to the hospital.
Definitely no trips to the hospital, especially right now. They're already a little too busy as it is.
Daddy.
Although Daddy's known for going to get stitches at the hospital.
You're gonna jinx me, Kara.
But Daddy,
I was just gonna say it's been a while.
But Daddy, I have a question.
Yes.
How is the water gonna get up to the hole?
I will tell you as soon as. Andrew, can I have yours?
Daddy.
Yeah, buddy.
But what if the parents are too busy cleaning up that they forget to do this?
Well, not everyone's gonna be able to do it, and then they can just follow along with ours.
And how are we gonna let everybody know whose grows the fastest?
We'll have another video maybe some other time.
Okay.
Just quick check-in, okay? Or maybe on another video we can show everybody, okay? So
this is a great way to recycle your 2 liters.
without holes in the bottom, it's going to fill up. The water will stay in there too much, and then the plant can get all moldy. If you leave some holes in here, it lets the water drain down in. It doesn't. The soil won't get too wet. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill these up with just potting soil. All right, so bring them on over here, guys, and I'll fill it up with soil for you.
This is a great way to recycle.
Andrew, I need your thing.
If you want to have a
What do you mean?
So, this one, Daddy?
Nope, I need the
A
one.
good way to reuse your pop.
Yeah, a good way to reuse your pop bottles is to make this, and then when you're done with it, you can just keep making plants, and then you don't have to make a garden in your backyard. And also, if you don't want to get your hands dirty picking the dirt up, use gloves or like a shovel or something.
Girls, I need yours.
Also, a good way to recycle and save animals all around the world, even in the ocean, is to not use plastic straws. Try to use paper straws or reusable straws. I know some restaurants are doing paper straws. So, yeah.
Al, you ready?
Yeah.
Can I have yours?
You have anything to say?
It's good to do when you're bored at home.
You could also add some like dead leaves or any dead plants into the soil, so that will break down to make the soil, like make new, rich, healthy soil.
If you want cool, fun science experiments, this is a great way to just do more science experiments at your house when you're bored during this quarantine. Or anytime.
No, it's you gotta have the seed, not just the dead plant. All right. So the next part is we're gonna put our tomato seeds in here.
Oh wait, nurse.
What? In all of them?
Oh, they're already in there.
No, we're gonna do it. Okay. We're gonna put the seeds in here, and then what'll happen is we're gonna put this top back on. Now, Kate asked how the water gets up. All right. So we'll never have to water this. It's gonna water itself from now on. So if you're like me and you forget to water the plants sometimes and then they dry out, this is going to save you because you'll never have to do it. All this water in here is going to, if you put it by the sunlight, what's going to happen is the sun's going to come in here. You can't hear. So what's going to happen? Tell me.
It's going to rise up and then it's going to come down and then water the plant.
Why would it come down?
Because it cools down.
Perfect. Okay.
Tiny cloud.
Right. So you're going to heat up, come up here. It's going to cool down when it hits the top. It's going to evaporate almost like a cloud here, and it's going to rain drop back down and keep your plant nice and watered.
Is it okay that my top
That is a little twisted? That's okay. Yep. It doesn't really matter.
Is that enough water?
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't have to be in there. It
like
doesn't have to be touching the bottom.
1 inch about.
So it's just enough water.
So, how are we buying the tomatoes?
No, the tomato seeds, we have tomatoes. So we're going to take some seeds out. So that's it. I mean, you're just going to put this off to the side, and then we'll put the tops on.
Oh, I made a plant.
Then
And
leave
don't
it in the
forget the
sunlight.
seeds.
All right?
Then you
So I know
gotta leave it
what
in the
I'm
sunlight.
So do one.
watch
Put
it
the
grow.
seeds in one.
I want to go first.
You can go first, Daddy.
So, if you're trouble
how
with
to do it.
seeds, a good way is to open up tomatoes and then get the seeds.
Yep.
And
So
also,
we're
we
just
don't
gonna-
want to have tomatoes too.
Okay, so we're going to take doggies. Right? We're going to put some seeds in here, bud. Dig a little hole.
That's good.
Squeeze those seeds in.
You can even put multiple kinds of plants in,
All right.
not just one.
I'm going to cover it up.
And if you're doing
Can't put it
more than one, you can put your name on it if you want to see whose grows taller and the fastest.
That's an excellent idea, Kate. After we do this, maybe we can grab a Sharpie
Yeah.
and make sure we put everybody's names on them so we know whose is whose.
But mine's green, so everyone knows who mine is. If you like this
Color.
video, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
And check
Bye.
back. Check back to see who had the best plant.
Yeah.
Who's it going to be?
Me.
Obviously.
It's definitely going to be Daddy's.
Mine?
Yes, definitely Daddy's.
All right.
Happy Earth Day. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.